Hey honeys, me here. Good morning. It is October 24th, 2025. The time right now is 10:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm coming to you earlier today. I'm trying to really work hard on my time management today because my house is in desperate need of just like some deep cleaning, and so I really want to do that. Plus it makes me feel good to have a nice like clean slate, mop, dusting, all that shit. And then this weekend's going to be super busy. My husband's going to take my daughter and her friend to the homecoming game, and then like the football game. And then tomorrow she's got her homecoming dance, and my son wants to have a friend over for a sleepover, and I want him to be able to do that, especially since he's been struggling and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get my cards out here while I'm chatting with you guys, just so we can get ready to rock and roll here. So yeah, usually I come on after I've walked the dogs and stuff like that. I'm actually waiting to walk the dogs for a little bit. The dogs are like wandering around me like, Mom, when are we gonna go? When are we gonna go? But it's raining pretty good, and I'm like, walking in the rain, I know some people thrive on it. It just pisses me off. I don't know what to say. It annoys me. Okay, so I got my cup of Rebel Crazy Joe. And where's my pendulum? Oh, it's on my board. Gee, golly. Okay, so let me see. I'm almost a minute and a half in now. Okay, so let's see here. Mom, Annabette, can you guys show us a yes? Thank you. Can you show us a no? All right, thank you. Okay, so their message was kind of funky today. So you guys said, okay, also, this is inspiration for a book that I'm writing. Okay, this is a fictional book, so this is all for entertainment purposes only. This isn't real life, okay? Just disclaimer, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not trying to convince anybody of anything here, okay? So you guys spelled out 2 words, and then I put a comma. You guys said Phil, F-I-L-L. Phil left, okay, correct? Okay, and then you said if dead, he needs cash, correct? Isn't that weird, you guys? I was like, okay, so I said, who is he? I hate when they say he. And then you guys spelled out the orange one's name, correct? Yes, okay. And then I said, by Phil, are you referring to like the donkey starting to kind of take over, like this whole blue wave thing, okay? Is that what you guys meant? Yes, okay. And then I said, when you say if dead, are you referring to the elephant portion of that? Yes. Okay. So, and they wanted to do 3 tarot and 2 oracle cards like normal. So that's what we'll do. Okay. I felt like such a shit yesterday, you guys. I got the appointment reminder for my son's therapy when he was actively like at the hospital. And so it's really weird. He's seen on Mondays and Thursdays, but the times are never exactly the same, like from week to week. They flip-flop. And so I completely messed up. I thought his therapy was at 3 and it was at 2. And I realized that like 10 after 2 when I was going, because we were always there like early. Like I'm a stickler for being to appointments like on time. And so we're usually in the parking lot of his therapist's office at like, oh, there was 2 there. Okay. At like 1/4 the time, like 15 minutes early. Because you never know if you're going to run into traffic or construction or whatever the hell. All right. Okay, you guys. Yes, okay. Are the 3 cards that you wanted in front of me? Okay. Did you want this card? Yes. Okay. Did you want this one? No, let's see what this one was. It was judgment reversed. False judgment, self-doubt. Okay. So do you want the other 2 that are on my right? Okay, so let's have a look. The Fool. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Okay. So are they all in the correct position? I feel like it's turning. No. Okay, is this one in the correct position? Yes. Okay, is this one in the correct position? No. Is this one in the correct position? Yes. Ew, it's fucking downpour outside. I know it's good and it's like cleansing and whatever and like, okay, so the Fool is the balance, adaptability. I feel like this is what they're talking about when the other donkeys, you know, when the donkeys start balancing out what the elephants have been doing. When I saw that, that's immediately what popped out to me. And then the Four of Pentacles reversed. Greed, materialism, possessiveness, overspending. Oh my God. And then talking about if dead, he needs cash. Because once the donkeys are in there, where's all this money going to come from? Okay, anyway. Nine of Swords, nightmares, anxiety, overwhelmed, worry, fear, depression, insomnia, trauma, despair. Orange. Okay, so there's that. Let me prop these up in the order that they fell. I have my therapy in like 22 minutes. That's why I'm hopping on to do this here. And then after my therapy, then I will take this out to Solace and get his take on everything. So, oop. I'm very grateful for my therapist. I've been seeing her for shit, almost 3 years now. And I liked my first therapist that I had. I go with a group, it's called Mindful Therapy Group. You can, and it's like in multiple states and whatever. I had one therapist that I was seeing through there, and she was very compassionate and stuff. It was like when I was recently diagnosed with MS, and just trying to kind of navigate the emotions surrounding having a lifelong illness, you know, with no actual cure. It was a very, that was kind of a traumatic thing, you know. I know so many people have it worse though, so, but yeah, she had to leave because her network was changing or whatever. So, it's this one. So I got transferred to this lady, and she is amazing. I love her. And I tell her about all this that I do and stuff like that. She doesn't look at me like I'm crazy or anything. She's like, that's great, you know? And I'm like, okay, cool. I feel seen, I feel heard. She gives me like good ideas and tips for navigating what I'm, you know, helping my son navigate through, knowing that, you know, yes, my son is primarily going through it, but, you know, I told my son, I'm like, you know, think of me and your dad and the rest of us, you know, think of us as your life jacket right now because you need it. I was trying to pop. Okay, do you guys want both the cards that are in front of me? Okay, ooh, that's good because we're running out of time. Military plane. I almost wonder if that, if dead, he needs cash is coming from this. And then controlled puppet. I mean, we all know that Orange has been the controlled puppet. By like multiple people. We know Puttanesca pasta, the pasta, I can talk, has been a big one. But there's other ones out there too, you guys. And we know that. We know that. So, okay, that is what I have for you guys on this Friday. I hope that you guys are having some fun plans planned for this weekend. And yeah, I will write this down, take a picture, and then after I'm done with therapy, I will take it out to Solace and do that. And then I'm going to roll my sleeves up and get to scrubbing my shower and cleaning my kitchen counters, taking things off, putting things back, and all that kind of stuff, okay? I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, okay? Love ya.